So what I do is I try to teach what I call life lessons with the shots. Give you something more than just a trick shot, a kind of a life principle. So this is called the slow way or the lazy way to rack the balls. If I had a chair, I'd take a seat even, but I don't have a chair.
No.
I don't need a chair. I'll just make believe. I'll just take a seat. So here's the slow way to rack the balls. And I just go right here.
Hey, I like that.
Okay, now that's the slow way. Now the fast way. The fast way. Because, you know, when we do things, we're supposed to do things to the best of our ability and with all our might. We don't want to be lazy, right? You're here in school, so you want to do your homework and your classwork.
Yep.
You want to do it to the best of your ability,
Right.
work as hard as you can. So this is the energetic way to rack the balls. And it looks like this. We're going to do a little flip up like that. And that's the energetic way to rack the balls.
That's good.
Okay? But I don't want to bore you, so I'll stop right there.
Boring, Steve.
Now, here's what we can do with those two balls. We're going to do something a little bit different. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make those two balls, but I'm going to get some help. And this is called an obstacle shot because life is full of obstacles. Now, for those of you, how many of you have heard that life is full of obstacles?
Doink.
Right? Challenges. I don't know what you're facing today, but there's a lot of obstacles and challenges. So on this particular shot, I got to go through the obstacle to get to my two balls. Remember, this is the two-ball shot. I'll get to the 3, the 4, the 5, all the way up to 15. But on this particular shot, I want to do a little psychology, okay? Because this shot is very psychological. Okay, I have a lot of physics, and how many of you are science people? Okay, I could do a little, you're outnumbered. So we're mostly liberal arts here. This is a liberal arts college, but I'll give a little bit of science maybe later when it gets more complicated. But right now, this is called the left brain, right brain shot. Let me explain. In order for me to get to those two balls, I got to go through the obstacle because life is full of obstacles. But see, when my Q-tip, which is a round surface with chalk on it, and notice I have chalk to increase the friction, that's for science people. Friction between the two spherical surfaces of the ball, that's enough. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go through that obstacle, but those balls weigh 6 ounces each. 6 times 3 is?
18.
It's a smart group, 18. That's right. But you see, my left brain's the analytical side of my brain, and the left brain says, that's not right. You're not supposed to have 18 ounces on this tip. You're only supposed to have 6 ounces, the cue ball. So my right brain, that's the brain, the reflex reaction. So what your right brain's got to do by faith is say, no, shut up, left brain. Let me go right on through. The right brain is taking over. How many of you have a right brain that takes over when you get in trouble? How many of you have a reflex reaction, and it's called faith? I like to call it the faith reaction, because you have to have faith either in something, either your abilities, either your skills, whatever. But in order for you to exercise that right brain and that reflex, it's like a basketball player shooting foul shots. He's not analyzing the wind current and the roundness of the ball, and he's just doing it. This right brain, I got faith, baby. This ball's going in. This ball's going in. So what I'm doing here is the same thing. I'm right brain in this shot, and I'm going right on through. So, and it's the obstacle shot, and this is the way it is in life. Instead of pushing back from obstacles in life, your right brain's got to tell your left brain, stop trying to analyze all your problems. Stop trying to figure out. Just have some faith. That's what. And I got problems. I don't know about you, but I got problems. Everybody got problems.
Sure.
Right? And so here, we're going to go right on through the obstacle right here. We'll go right on through the obstacle. I don't care what you say, left brain, because the right brain is going right on through.
All right.
Okay. And I'm doing this in Lebanon. Okay, and so you know what? And the reason why is I had my order right. I had the J-O-Y, joy. And you know, when I was younger, I tried to spell it Y-O-J, because the Y stands for yourself. The O stands for others. And see, I put myself first for years. I know that some of you, I understand. I was like your age, putting myself first. And the others, well, the others came way last after me, myself, and I. And the J, that stands for Jesus, and I am a Christian, and this is Jesus Awareness Week on campus. Jesus was only a curse word to me. When I would miss a shot, that's all I'd use his name in vain. I didn't care about Jesus. And furthermore, when I was in college, I was an atheist. You know, and I went for the whole thing. And so there's people over here that sponsor me here at InterVarsity. You want more information about Jesus, they can help you with that. But let me tell you, it took me years to get the joy, and it was as simple as 1, 2, 3. J-O-Y. I had to get the right order. Jesus first, others second, and yourself last. Now watch this. I'm just going to make it just to demonstrate how simple. J-O-O-N-Y. Right like that.
Hey, all right.
All right, now I'm gonna talk about humility in a second. But first, let me show off. This is Ella Steve Miserak, and this is what it looks like. Let's see if we can come around and chalk up. Are you ready for this? You got a good angle there. You got a good angle. Here we go. And it looks like this. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, close enough. That
Hey.
was great.
Life is full of...
Obstacle.
No, that was the first shot. Life is full of... Adjustments. See, you're paying attention. Some of us are not paying attention, Pastor Ken. See? The students are paying. Now, we're going to go to the right side for those who missed it. And we're going to go this side, and we're going to make an adjustment. And we're going to make it this time. I'm going to put it right here. Watch this. Right here, right here, right here. And don't forget, got to make an adjustment.
That's right.
Don't do the same thing the same way. And now we'll make it over here. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. See if we can get it there this time. Oh, that looks good.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Now first, this shot, I have a name for this shot. I call this shot Be Still. Okay, be still. Because the white ball isn't going to move. All the colored balls are going to go around and find a pocket, but the white ball's not even going to move. How's that possible? Well, it's possible. Displaced momentum is called. But here we go, and what does it mean to be still? Well, for me, being still, there's a verse in the Bible to pray. Be still and know that I'm God. If I'm always running around, I'm too busy worried about the things I'm supposed to be worried about. And I get myself all worked up running around. I want to encourage you, be still. Spend a little time meditating, being still. You could call it prayer, meditation, whatever, but you got to be thinking about something. And over here, Christian Fellowship has some things, some reading material that you can help yourself. And that's a good time to take something and be still and think about, for me, it's about Jesus. And so I learned that from being still. And watch this. Everything, the white ball's not going to move. The white ball's going to be still. And everything else is going to disappear.
Wow.
You know, it's just, what adjustments do you need? Think about it. I'm not trying to be smart, but sometimes we have to make adjustments. This is adjustment on the pool table. Sometimes we got to make adjustments off the pool table, right? We got in life. Is things going well? If it's not, maybe it's time to make an adjustment. Because I tell you what, I made a lot of adjustments in my life, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't keep doing the same thing the same way all the same time, because that's the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing the same way. Okay, so here we go. Adjustment. Here we go. All right. All right. All right, here we go. Are you ready, Captain? You ready, Captain? Captain. First mate, second mate, passengers, port side of the ship, starboard side of the ship, fore and aft side of the ship, and this black 8 ball has a special role to play, as you'll see. Okay. And again, the name of the shot is the Titanic. That's it! Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right. Okay.
There were survivors on the Titanic, right? Now, the most important part of that shot was the message. I hope you got it. Because if you've seen the shot and it went in, okay, I saw a guy make all 15 balls. But take the message with you. That was the most important part of that shot. Now, I can make an adjustment and set it up again and try it again. Remember how I did that earlier?
Yes.
And I can keep setting it up until I make it. But I want to leave you with that thought. You don't have to be perfect. Because I made most of my shots. I didn't make every shot.
Yes.
You don't have to be perfect. I want you to consider during Easter the claims of Easter, Christ, Jesus Christ. And you don't have to come to him being perfect. Come as you are. Hey, listen, nobody messed up more than me when I was your age. It took me till I was so hard-headed, it took me till I was 35 years old. And thank God I finally got on the right ship, the